your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Heirs, Smithdeal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit ASCom or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Want to be job ready with the right training quickly? Want to train with experts in your field? Take your pick of jobs employers are looking to fill in the region. Pay little to no cost for tuition and fees. Get an in-person, hands-on education. Expect guaranteed training for today's workforce. Expect more at Piedmont Technical College. Get started at ptc.edu/more.
Hey Greenwood fans and proud Eagle community, it's Robbie Templeton, class of '80, reminding you that just like our football team, we all need to protect ourselves by putting the right defense in the game to win. At County Bank Insurance, we have insurance experts who can talk to you about your own personal insurance needs and match you with the right insurance policies. Whether you're a student just learning to drive and needing car insurance, or an Eagles parent thinking of how to protect your family in the event of an accident or illness, we're here to serve you. Visit one of our locations in Greenwood for a free quote today, and let's win together. Go Eagles! Insurance products are not deposits, not FDIC insured, not bank guaranteed, and may go down in value.
We want to welcome you to Eagle Park, the site of the elimination game between the Warriors of Riverside and the Greenwood High Eagles. Graham Simpson, Jim, still with you, whether you're listening on WZLA or watching on the YouTube feed. We appreciate you tuning in all across Eagle Nation. Well, we already know who's going to play if TL Hanna, the winner of this game. TL Hanna lost last night. We're a day behind because of the rain. This is an elimination game, and for Greenwood, a chance to not only win here today, but a chance for revenge tomorrow.
Grant, we're just happy about playing some baseball today, even after the 48-hour rain delay. Hey, it's a beautiful day here at Eagle Park. 2 competitive teams trying to stay alive, as you mentioned.
Landon Still was 4 for 4 against TL Hanna. He's been the hottest hitter in this Greenwood High lineup all year. Going to need another big day from him.
Yeah, up and down the lineup is kind of the secret to success, and if he can get us going at the top, that would be a huge benefit for the Eagles.
Luke Godwin's on the mound, but before we get to that, his bat has also started to heat up. He's already gotten 3 intentional walks this postseason alone. He's becoming a feared hitter now, second in the lineup.
Yeah, and give Luke a ton of credit. You know, he started slowly offensively this year, but he got it going, and I think he's over 300 now, so he's had a nice back end to his season, which we knew he would.
Greenwood High finished 7th in 5A Region 1. That got them the 10th overall seed. Riverside finished 5th in 5A Region 2. They were the 11th overall seed by RPI, so the computer numbers slightly favored the Eagles heading into this postseason, but 2 teams coming from stacked regions in 5A.
Absolutely, and Riverside got here by virtue of beating Woodmont in the best 2 out of 3, and we're familiar with them, so we expect a competitive game here at Eagle Park.
Woodmont have a couple of hard hitters, including Cooper Noble, their shortstop, who leads the state in home runs with 12. He's driven in 33 runs this year, hitting 400. That's going to be a tough out all day long for the Eagles.
Yeah, we think those stats are right. Of course, you know, they're supposed to be linked to your official stats, but it looks like he's the only one who's got all the games in. So we hope those are correct stats.
Now they'll be facing Brody Kotz, the right-hander for Riverside. Last time out was against Woodmont in the playoffs, which they won, just like how Greenwood won against Hillcrest. They had to win the play-in. He went 5 2/3 against Woodmont, gave up 2 hits, no runs, walked 4, struck out 6. The Eagles are going to have to get to Kotz today as he put a 0 against the Wildcats.
Yeah, I mean, this time of the year, you're going to run into really good arms, and Riverside's going to run into a good arm in Luke Godwin tonight. And, of course, it was Elliott Lance who pitched well on Saturday. Deserved a little bit better fate, but, I like Luke going, and I like our chances.
If the Eagles were to walk away with a win here today, what would be the few key points that they would have to hit on?
I think, obviously Luke's got to continue to do what he's done all season. Nothing gives me indication that he won't pitch well here tonight at home, and I think he'll give us a stellar performance. And I think if our offense can give him some run support by virtue of manufacturing some runs here tonight, I think Greenwood will be in good shape.
Riverside's been a good offensive team all year. Of course, they have one of the best offensive producers in all of South Carolina, but let's see how their approach changes knowing they're playing at Eagle Park, which has got to be the shortest fence they've played in all year long.
Yeah, it messes with you mentally a little bit. When you play on this small park, you think every fly ball should be out, and, especially with the big home run hitter they have. And, it'll be interesting to see their approach, but, Luke's been really good here all season long. And, again, I'm glad Luke's going for us tonight, and I think he keeps us alive.
This will be the 5th postseason game this year for the Eagles, but the first against a non-region opponent. Of course, Riverside coming from 5A Region 2. They haven't played a ton here at Eagle Park, so running the bases is going to be a bit different. The depth perception is going to be different, and, of course, we mentioned the short porch all across the park. It's going to be something for them to adjust to.
And I think this is the first region foe out of Region 2 that we played this year.
Right.
I think we were supposed to play Burns, got rained out. So we're familiar with Burns. We played them a lot here in the last few years. But, they'll be a good athletic bunch, and I'm expecting a really good game, a tight game that will probably be won in the latter stages.
We'll step aside. Glenn Perrin, the PA announcer, will get you on the other side. You're watching Eagle Baseball on YouTube and listening on WZLA.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to Eagle Park, home of your Greenwood High School Eagles. Tonight, we would like to welcome the visiting Riverside Warriors. Now it is time to introduce tonight's starting lineups. First for Riverside. Leading off, number 16, center fielder Andrew Nation. Batting second, playing right field, number 14, Carlisle Jones. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 1, Cooper Noble. Starting fourth, first baseman, number 6, Nolan Graviette. Batting fifth, starting pitcher, number 9, Brody Koss. Batting sixth, playing second base, number 2, Aaron Lopez. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 8, Cam Daniel. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 4, Cooper Gladson. Batting ninth, catching, number 15, Chase Hendricks. And now, the starting lineup for your Greenwood Eagles. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 1, Landon Still. Batting second, starting pitcher, number 2, Luke Godwin. Batting third, playing center field, number 8, Jaden Adams. Batting fourth and catching, number 6, Rick Brown. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 3, Tristan Lewis. Batting sixth, first baseman, number 11, Bentley Sessler. Batting seventh, playing second base, number 20, Will Rice. Playing third base, batting eighth, number 14, Jameson Payton. Batting ninth, playing left field, number 5, Ben Bundrick. The Eagles are coached by Chase Quigley, Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you now rise and remove all hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
We welcome you back to Eagle Park. Graham and Jim with you as we are about underway between the 11th seed Riverside Warriors and the 10th seeded Greenwood Eagles here from Eagle Park. Your eyes are not deceiving you if you're watching on YouTube. Yes, both teams are wearing black jerseys with white pants. Not sure how this happened, but it has. As the Eagles will be in there all black. They got the black cap with the white G logo. They have the white pinstripes on the pants. And, of course, the black jersey with Greenwood across the chest in white. Riverside in the black uniforms. Riverside across the chest in red, outlined in white. White numbers on both the front and the back with those white pants with the red trim. They got the red belt buckles for them as well today. Luke Godwin on the mound. He'll face Andrew Mashak, the center fielder, Carlisle Jones, the right fielder, and Cooper Noble, the shortstop, all two up here in this first inning. Well, the numbers jump off the page when you talk about Luke Godwin this year. The right-hander has a 1.76 ERA. He's 6-3 in decisions. This will be his 11th start of the season. He's pitched 55 2/3 innings, given up just 46 hits, 27 runs, but only 14 of those have been earned. 77 strikeouts to just 15 walks. The Eagles have their ace on the mound for this elimination game.
Yeah, 55 innings, only giving up 46 hits all season. So that speaks to how difficult it is to get anything going offensively against Luke. And he loves to pitch at Eagle Park. This will be probably the last opportunity to do so. So I look for him to pitch very well.
The winner to face TL Hanna, a team which Greenwood has already lost to in this playoffs. Riverside lost to Catawba Ridge 2-0 in the first round of the district. They beat Woodmont in the play-in series, and they find themselves an elimination game at Eagle Park. Andrew Mashak facing Godwin, and we are underway as the first pitch is a called strike on the fastball for Luke Godwin. Underway at 6:32. Next pitch is flared to the right side and foul.
May want to get your chips and salsa in between innings, guys, because Luke works very quickly.
Already ahead 0-2. That's a bouncer just left of the mound. Godwin will go there to cover, and underhand toss to first, one away, as that is the first out of the game. Luke Godwin takes care of Mashak on 3 pitches. Here comes Carlisle Jones, the right fielder. Jones swinging it from the left side. He's a sophomore. One down, top of the first. No score between Greenwood and Riverside. Godwin winds and delivers. Missed high with a fastball. Getting off to a good start, so important in these elimination games. Kicking the pitch. Swung on, fly ball, left center field. Bundrick ranges back before the track has room and makes the catch. A deep fly ball, but the park held it in. And there's 2 down here in the top of the first.
That one kept drifting, Graham.
Yeah, Bundrick seemed like he had a beat on it that kept backpedaling, and just right before the fence was able to haul it in. Here's the shortstop, Cooper Noble, a 400 hitter this season, 12 home runs, 33 driven in. Facing Godwin, and the first pitch nearly hit him. Curveball inside for ball 1.
Just some gaudy numbers. Statistically is Noble. And
1-0 pitch. There's a curve in there for a called strike. Started out of the zone and dipped back in. It's 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the first inning. Godwin delivers and a strike right down the middle. He's ahead 1-2. Godwin trying to deal a 1-2-3 first. 1-2 offering. Swing and a miss. Godwin starts off on fire. Ground out to the mound. Fly ball to left. And a strikeout of the most dangerous hitter in South Carolina. And it's Riverside nothing. The Eagles to the plate when we come back on WZLA.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles. County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Want to be job ready with the right training quickly? Want to train with experts in your field? Take your pick of jobs employers are looking to fill in the region. Pay little to no cost for tuition and fees. Get an in-person, hands-on education. Expect guaranteed training for today's workforce. Expect more at Piedmont Technical College. Get started at ptc.edu/more.
Welcome back to Eagle Park. It is the District 2 playoffs elimination game between Riverside and Greenwood. Luke Godwin had a 1-2-3 top of the first inning. Now it's Riverside's turn with Brody Koss, their right-hander, who had 5 2/3 shutout innings against Woodmont, where he struck out 6. He's going to face Landon Still, the shortstop, with Luke Godwin, the pitcher, behind him. Batting third, Jaden Adams in center field. Rhett Brown will do the catching again and bat fourth. Batting fifth is Tristan Lewis out in right field. Bentley Setz with a first baseman, bat sixth. Batting seventh is Will Bice. He'll be at second today. Jamison Pate at the hot corner will bat eighth, and batting ninth is Ben Bundrick. And they'll face Brody Koss, who, as I mentioned, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts against Woodmont, a good hitting team. Got to face Landon Still. The lefty went 4 for 4 against T.L. Hanna. All of those hits came against Seth Manning, the South Carolina commit.
Landon's had a hot postseason. Hope he continues that here tonight.
Facing the right-hander, Brody Koss. And the first pitch to Landon Still. Swung on and popped up to left side and foul. Godwin just dealt a 1-2-3. Top of the first inning on the mound. He's on deck here.
Quick 1-2-3.
Koss' 0-1 pitch to Still. The lefty takes a ball, and it's 1-1.
Landon's done a real nice job of setting the table the last couple of games.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side will be taken by Grabiak. He'll race to the bag to complete the out. There's one down here in the bottom of the first. No score between Riverside and Greenwood.
Now batting, starting pitcher number 2, Luke Godwin.
One down for Luke Godwin. As I mentioned earlier, he has been intentionally walked 3 times already in 4 postseason games. One out, the pitch. Swung on in a sky-high pop-up to shallow left center field. It's the shortstop, Noble, who takes care of it in the outfield grass, and 2 quick outs for Koss on the mound for the Warriors.
Now batting, center fielder number 8, Jaden.
Yeah, we got to get Jaden heated up. If Jaden heats up, those walks at Godwin will be less and less.
Jaden Adams, right on right matchup, and the first pitch by Koss. Fouled back, strike 1.
Koss is throwing strikes early. Both pitchers working quickly.
2 outs, bottom of the first inning. No score from Eagle Park in the playoffs elimination game. Here's the pitch to Adams and a bouncer to third. Taken on a scoop glove by Gladson, and his throw across the diamond is true. Nice play from Cooper Gladson to secure a 1-2-3 for Koss. So both pitchers on it early here at Eagle Park. No score through 1.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
As we go to the top of the second inning, no score between Riverside and Greenwood. Luke Godwin at a 1-2-3 first. He'll face 4, 5, and 6 in the Riverside order. Facing Gabriak, and the first pitch to him is a curveball off the plate, missed inside for ball 1. Godwin works quickly, all ready for the next pitch, and he missed a fastball up in the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to Grabiak. The first baseman for the Riverside Warriors. These are 2 travel ball teammates. And he sends one foul to the right side for strike 1. Luke, after missing the first 2 pitches, got a foul ball. Now it's a 2-1 pitch. A soft ground ball to second base. Bice waits on it. Triggers to first, and there's one down. Luke has been economical, has not gotten into many deep counts, and he's gone 4 up, 4 down to start off this game.
And excuse me, Graham, that's the secret. Stay in those pitcher counts, and you can do some damage.
Here's Koss, who's pitching. Bats from the left side. First pitch is a strike, high and outside corner with a fastball for Luke. Koss pitches right-hander, but he swings lefty. And he takes strike 2 with a fastball at the knees.
That was a good location there by Luke. And again, a positive count.
0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. High heat fastball. And Godwin blew it right by him. 2 down here in the second. Riverside 0, Greenwood High 0 in this elimination game in the 2025 District 2 playoffs.
A little good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
First pitch to Lopez, and the second baseman takes a strike. It's a right-on-right matchup, something Godwin excels in, especially with his off speeds. 0-1. Fastball a little low, and it's a ball and a strike. Top of the second, 2 down, nobody on for Riverside. And the pitch to Lopez. Swing and a miss. It's that same top-shelf fastball that the Warriors have not been able to catch up to. And Godwin's got 1 ball and 2 strikes on the count. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Sits him down with another fastball. 2 strikeouts in the inning concludes things for Godwin, and he is dealing early on. No score. Bottom of the second when we come back on WZLA.
Thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're always on time, or you don't pay it time. Call 855-1HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in the respective state or county.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles. County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Want to be job ready with the right training quickly? Want to train with experts in your field? Take your pick of jobs employers are looking to fill in the region. Pay little to no cost for tuition and fees. Get an in-person, hands-on education. Expect guaranteed training for today's workforce. Expect more at Piedmont Technical College. Get started at ptc.edu/more.
As we go to the bottom of the second inning from Eagle Park, still scoreless as the Eagles will send 4, 5, and 6 of their lineup to face Brody Koss. And Jim, while he was throwing his warm-up pitches, had a little problem with his landing zone on the mound.
Yeah, we saw that in our last home game. Our opposing pitcher didn't like the landing spot, but let's see how he adjusts.
First pitch to Brown, and he gets a strike with an off-speed on the first pitch.
Good curveball.
Tell he's a little short with his leg extension. Starts his wind in the 0-1. Deals a fastball for a called strike. Use the outer portion. It's 0-2.
Koss got through that first inning with 6 pitches.
Wow. And 0-2 against the Eagles catcher, Rhett Brown, and the right-hander fires. Missed up with a fastball. First ball of the AB. Yeah, did not garner a strikeout in the first. Instead, got 2 ground balls and a pop-up to shortstop. Koss is set. His 1-2 to Brown. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. They'll have to throw to first to complete the punch-out, and they do so. There's one away here in the bottom of the second. No score between Riverside and Greenwood.
Talked it up, Graham. You talked it up. Good pitch, though. Really good movement on Koss' stuff early, and he's going to be a tough customer to deal with.
As of right now, it looks like a 2-pitch mix. Fastball on the curve. Now he faces Tristan Lewis in a right-on-right matchup. Lewis awaits on the first pitch. He takes a curveball a little outside the zone. Lewis has been swinging a super hot bat. He's batting 5th in the order now after having most of the season in the bottom third of the lineup. Takes a fastball high and tight for ball 2. He's really emerged this year.
Got a lot of love from a leading publication in the state after hitting 93 at Hillcrest last week.
2-0. Big hack and a miss. 2-1. Might have been a changeup right there. Lewis was out in front. 2 balls, 1 strike, and the offering. Fastball low and away. We're probably back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, heavy dose of all speed to Tristan.
3-1. That's popped up. Out of play. It'll be 3-2.
Tristan is a really good fastball hitter, so he's starting to get a lot of all-speed stuff.
Hit home runs in his last 2 regular season games here at Eagle Park. Ready for the 3-2. High fly ball to center. It's going to come in for Mashak on the run. Tries to dive, doesn't make the catch. Lewis gets the flare single in medium depth center. First base runner of the game for either team. And now here's Bentley Setzler hitting with 1 on and 1 out. 0-0, bottom of the second frame. Koss from the stretch for the first time. Offers to Setzler. Swung on and a fly ball hugging towards the line and left. Going to be a long run for Daniel, and it'll go foul. There was 3 Warriors around it. Gladson, the third baseman, Noble, the shortstop, and Daniel, the left fielder. None of them could get to it in time. There's strike 1 to Setzler.
Yeah, just landed in the perfect spot, and Bentley gets to live to see another pitch here.
Setzler getting another start at first base, the senior. Down 0-1. First pitch. Takes a strike. Lewis takes off. Throw won't be made down the second. Chase Hendricks, the catcher for the Warriors, got it stuck in his mitt. And Lewis advances to second with an easy stolen bag.
A good jump. I like the aggressive nature of the Eagles early. Get in scoring position when you can.
That was a called strike on the last pitch to Setzler. Now Lewis is in scoring position. 0-2 from Koss. Swing and a miss. Got the big curve, and it fooled Bentley. And that's the second out of the inning.
And a really good pitch, Graham.
He's got really good shape with that off speed. He's got a couple of variations of it as well. He's got 2 strikeouts in the inning, gave up a single to Tristan Lewis. He stole second. And now Will Bice will come to the plate with 2 down. First pitch from Koss. Takes one below the knees, and it's ball 1. One ball, no strikes with 2 down. The pitch to Bice. Big curve, called strike. Beautiful pitch.
Yeah, very tough on the righties.
Now a ball and a strike to Bice. Koss works from the stretch, glove set at his belt, and will look Lewis back to second, who scampers in with a stand. Bice with 4 home runs this season. He's ready for the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball beat him to the spot. It's 1-2. Umpire just signaled 2-2. With 2 outs, a runner at second, no score between Riverside and Greenwood. Big pitch here to Bice. Koss delivers. Just fouled off the end of the bat from Bice.
Good job just getting enough of that pitch that time. Stay alive. See another one. All you need is one mistake. 2-0 ball game with Bice's power.
Bice has had plenty of jacks leave the park here in Greenwood. Koss is 1-2. Popped up over the press box. Will do it again. Striking first in the elimination games are crucial.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of pressure off of you, and this is a game you have to play loose.
Koss with a long set. And he brings the 1-2. Another foul ball from Bice. He stays alive.
Yeah, nice job by Will. And see, gets his timing a little bit more each time. Deeper it goes, the more advantage given to the hitter.
Koss, the tall right-hander, is set. And another pitch to Bice. This time he got him swinging. 3 outs in the inning, all of them Ks. Lewis got the single with 1 out, stole second. He's stranded there. We go through 2 innings, still no score from Eagle Park.
Hey, Greenwood fans and proud Eagle community, it's Robbie Templeton, class of '80, reminding you that just like our football team, we all need to protect ourselves by putting the right defense in the game to win. At County Bank Insurance, we have insurance experts who can talk to you about your own personal insurance needs and match you with the right insurance policies. Whether you're a student just learning to drive and needing car insurance, or an Eagles parent thinking of how to protect your family in the event of an accident or illness, we're here to serve you. Visit one of our locations in Greenwood for a free quote today, and let's win together. Go Eagles! Insurance products are not deposits, not FDIC insured, not bank guaranteed, and may go down in value.
Thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All three bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're always on time or you don't pay it time. Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
No score between Riverside and Greenwood. We'll go to the third inning. I'll toss it to the original voice of Greenwood baseball, Jim Still.
Thank you, Graham. As the Eagles and the Warriors are knotted up at 0. It'll be 7, 8, 9. Cam Daniel, the junior left fielder, steps in. Fouls the first pitch he sees. Into the cheap seats here at Eagle Park. Beautiful night for baseball, finally. Godwin's next pitch is hit out towards short. Still gobbles it up, throws over. That's a 6-3 put out. First out as we play in the top of the third.
One of the big things about Luke pitching is he has so many unearned runs. He's got 27 runs against him. Only 14 of them have been earned. He's the shortstop every day, and there's been some lackluster defense behind him. Good to see Landon make an easy play early on.
Yeah, absolutely. And got to play defense behind quality arm. Godwin's first pitch to the 8-hole. That is Gladstone. Cooper Gladstone, he gets nailed in the back. First real mistake we've seen out of Luke as he was navigating through the Warrior lineup pretty easily. So that's a one-out hit batter. That will advance Gladstone over to first and bring up Chase.
That's Hendricks.
Hendricks. Sorry, can't read the handwriting there. Hendricks. It was the catcher. Steps in. Hits one out to second. Could be 2, 4, 6, 3. There it is. Godwin again making quick work of the Warriors. We're through 2.5. Still scoreless here at Eagle Park.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Want to be job ready with the right training quickly? Want to train with experts in your field? Take your pick of jobs employers are looking to fill in the region. Pay little to no cost for tuition and fees. Get an in-person, hands-on education. Expect guaranteed training for today's workforce. Expect more at Piedmont Technical College. Get started at ptc.edu/more.
Koss back on the mound for the Warriors. He's made light work of the Eagles' offense early on, but how about this, Graham? Luke Godwin, 24 pitches through 3 innings. That's averaging 8 pitches an inning early.
Wow, and he's faced the minimum, so he'll have the top of the lineup to face when Riverside comes to the plate to start the 4th. So excellent work from Godwin thus far.
And Koss had a 6-pitch first inning. Ran into a little bit of trouble there in the second, giving the flare single up to Tristan Lewis, but that's been pretty much it. No offense early on as both of these pitchers have dominated this game. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 for the Greenwood Eagles. Pate, Bundrick, and Still to face the crafty righty. Koss kicks and delivers upstairs to Jamison Pate. He's over at third base. He's manned the hot corner all season for the Eagles and has done a really nice job in his sophomore campaign. 1-0 swung on and missed.
Yeah, out of the young guys, it's pretty clear Jamison has a very high IQ, especially defensively.
Yeah, he understands the game of baseball, been around it a long time, and he watches pitch just miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. We play in the bottom of the third in a scoreless elimination game. Here's the 2-1 pitch upstairs with the curveball, and kudos to the grounds crew / assistant coaches and head coach, I believe, getting this field ready to play. I think we got about 8 inches of rain. This was lifted out toward left. Left fielder drifts back. He makes the catch at the base of the fence. That one had a chance. But nice play by Daniel over there in left field for out number 1. But as I was saying, Graham, we had about 8 inches of rain since Monday, and this field was saturated with water. And I think they had a pretty good time yesterday trying to get some of the water out.
Yeah, it was already a slow infield, and then with all the water in it, made it even slower. But it looks like they cut it today.
Yeah, been a busy day out here, evidently. But it looks good. Maybe a slow track out there, and outfield might be a little sloshy, but we're playing baseball. It's Ben Bundrick. Watches ball 1. Curveball misses from Koss. He's down in the count, 2-0, and starting to see some hitters count against Koss. The 2-0 pitch. Tried to sneak one inside on Bundrick. Leads to a 3-0 count. Eagles and Warriors butting heads here at Eagle Park. Here's the 3-0. Catches the outside corner. 3 balls and a strike.
That fastball, even though he got the strike, still missed a spot on the outside. Has to calibrate that heater.
3-1 is grounded out past third, but foul. But a nice job by Koss working the count back to a full count. Appreciate all of you joining us tonight, either through the radio app or YouTube. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and hit out to center field. That'll be a solid single by Bundrick, the second of the game by the Eagles offense, the first time through facing Koss. And we flip it back to the top. It'll be Landon Still, who had a ground out to the first baseman, his first at bat.
Yeah, getting the bottom of the order on base is going to be a big key today for the Eagles.
Yeah, need to give Luke some run support here. Still, the lefty steps in. Koss throws over to first. Grabiak over there. Trying to fool Ben a little bit. To no avail. Koss's pitch to Steele is upstairs. 1 ball, no strike. Like to get Landon into a hitter's count here. He's an aggressive hitter. He'll hit early in the pitch count. Uh-oh, almost got Bundrick leaning over there at first.
After Tristan's stolen base earlier, they're going to be very cautious with all the base runners.
Koss comes set from the stretch. Delivers high and away to Steele. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's still struggling with that landing spot.
Yeah, you see him out there now. He's playing around, kicking dirt around, and just a little nuance of the game, trying to get it just like you want it. One size does not fit all. Here's the 2-0 to Steele. This one's flared out to left field, but coming over to make the play there is the left fielder as it kept diving back his way for out number 2.
Now batting number 2, Luke Godwin.
So they'll put it on Luke Godwin, who's 0 for 1. He popped up to the shortstop on the first ball he saw in his first at bat. Let's see if we can get Bundrick over to second. They are paying close attention to him as Koss throws over to Grabiak. 2 outs now. The pitch. Bundrick was on the move. Nice play by the third baseman. He gobbles up Godwin and throws across for out number 3. Nothing going for the Eagles in their half of the third. We're through 3. Still no score between the Eagles and the Warriors.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Now, thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
always on time or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
We work our way to the 4th as Luke Godwin is set to face the top of the lineup for Riverside for the second time. And Graham, what kind of adjustments do the Warriors need to make as they try to get something going against this stellar right arm of Luke Godwin?
Well, they either have to stop swinging at the high fastball or meet it at the apex, because that was the pitch that Godwin fooled pretty much 1 through 9 in their order.
Godwin navigated through that order the first time without giving up a hit. He has 3 strikeouts. We start the 4th with a fastball fouled back by Mashak. He's the center fielder. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Jones is on deck, the right fielder, and Noble, the shortstop, is in the hole. Next pitch from Godwin misses away. We appreciate our T.O. Hanna crowd, maybe, that might be tuned in tonight. They get the winner of this game tomorrow night. This pitch is outside from Godwin. This pitch is grounded out towards short. Stills there. Throw across is in time. Nice 6-3 put out for the first out here in the top of the 4th.
Of course, Luke's going to have high strikeout numbers every time he pitches, but the defense behind him been doing their job. Couple ground outs, had a 4-6-3 double play to end the 3rd. And Landon Still has looked really good with the hands at shortstop today.
Brings up Carlisle Jones. He flied out to left field his first at bat. He steps in to face the righty Godwin. This was grounded out towards second. Bice is there. Has a little trouble with it. And Jones is going to beat it out. That ball took Bice to his right just far enough. Messed up his timing on the play. That'll go down as a Greenwood error. And they'll give the Warriors a base runner with the ever dangerous Cooper Noble up to bat as he watches ball 1. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his first at bat against Godwin. He chased that high cheese. Oh, they got him. Nice pickoff move of Carlisle Jones. We've seen that from Luke Godwin a ton this season. He's got that quick move over to first. That time he caught Jones flat-footed.
As a righty, you usually don't see that quick move.
A huge second out, especially with this guy at the plate, Cooper Noble. We think he's got 12 home runs. His stats on Max Prep says so. Nice curveball by Godwin, and Noble is looking at a 1-2 count. In danger of striking out his second time against Godwin. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. And there it is, the second punch out of Noble, the fourth of Luke Godwin for the game. We go to the bottom of the fourth. When we come back, Riverside 0, Greenwood trying to get it going.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalized service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back with you from Eagle Park. We've got a dandy brewing here between the Eagles and the Warriors. We're scoreless. It is a phenomenal pitching performance, really, by both starting pitchers. Luke Godwin is throwing about 8 pitches an inning. He stayed right on that count there in the top of the fourth. Cost has been equally as impressive for the Warriors. And let's see if the Eagles can get to Cost the second time through. It will be Jaden Adams, 3, 4, and 5. Rhett Brown and Tristan Lewis with their opportunity here in the fourth. This pitch is grounded out to third on the first pitch. The throw over is in time. Easy work for Cooper Gladstone over there at third base.
And the Eagles have had some base runners today, but they have not gotten the leadoff guy on. So Kloss has been able to just sit back there and throw strikes early in the counts, early in the innings. And that's allowed him to get settled in.
And really, I think Greenwood has only had 1 runner in scoring position all game. I don't think Riverside has any so far. So really a defensive game in this elimination game from Greenwood, South Carolina. Rhett Brown swings, takes a healthy cut, comes up empty.
Yeah, Riverside have only had 2 base runners to reach first. One was out on the 4-6-3 double play, and the other one got picked off in the last inning.
Cost delivers the 0-1. This shot foul. And just like that, Rhett Brown finds himself in an 0-2 hole against a pitcher who is hitting spots, not where you want to be. Here's the 0-2. Snuck the fastball right down Broadway. I don't know where that was. Maybe a little low.
Yeah, over the plate, but low for ball 1.
We'll take it. Here comes the deuce. The pitch outside. That sweeping curveball we've seen time and time again from Cost. 2 balls, 2 strikes. working on a season record pace here in terms of game length. We started at 6:32, I believe. We're already in the bottom of the fourth. This ball's lifted out toward left. Plenty of juice. Kiss it goodbye as Rhett Brown gives the Greenwood Eagles a 1-0 lead, and that was a mistake, and Rhett made him pay for it.
It's what he does so well here at Eagle Park. Consistent power from Brown all year. That's a big home run.
Gets to celebrate with his teammates, of course, with the G chain. And the Eagles have taken a 1-0 lead. That feels more like a 3-4 run lead with Luke Godwin on the mound. So the first mistake made by either pitcher is a big one as Rhett Brown goes yard. And call starts Tristan Lewis with a nice curveball. Tristan got a flare single his first at bat. Curveball in there, swung and missed. Strike two. Nice response by Cost.
Yeah, it seemed like he lost confidence in that curveball and that at-bat to Rhett as well. Could not throw it for strikes. Done well to Tristan.
The 0-2, 3 consecutive curveballs. He was in the zone in that pitch sequence. And down goes Tristan Lewis for the second out. That's the way to answer, giving up a home run. I bring up Bentley Setzler. He struck out his first time through against Cost. What year is Cost? Do we know?
He's a senior.
Senior. Fastball rides upstairs. Ball one. Eagles have struck first blood here today. This ball's grounded out by third, but foul. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Cost, the big righty curveball, misses inside. That one he started more at the batter and tried to sneak it in. Didn't quite make it back over the plate, stayed inside. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3 misses outside, 3 balls and a strike. Saw a little frustration from Cost that time as he takes a little walk behind the mound. He's gathered himself back. Toes to rubber. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Outside ball 4. So the first walk issued by Cost comes with 2 outs.
Just lacking a lot of confidence with the fastball. Believe that was the pitch that Rhett jacked out of here to left, and he's trying to bury it in the low outside corner, just missing his spot to the righties.
A little frustration perhaps as well. As Setzler takes his lead off first. Bice steps in. He rips one just foul, missed by a couple of feet. Jumped on an early pitch. That would have been an easy double. As he gets the sign from Coach Pridgeon with one on and 2 away. They check back over to chase Setzler back to first. You see the shadows start to enter the playing surface. The 0-1 to Bice. Upstairs, they throw back. And they send Bentley Setzler diving headfirst safely.
Nice job by Wells Gunner, spreading those wings, making sure the safe call was correct.
Yeah, and a good job by Bentley. That's what you want. You want that bang, bang play. Calls his pitch outside the Bice. Can't locate that curveball that has been so effective here this afternoon. 4 strikeouts for Cost. Go along with his 1 free pass. Just gave up the bomb to Rhett Brown, the only run given up in this ball game. Bentley gets settled over at first. And Coss finds the rhythm of the curveball that time as it bites over the outside corner.
You know, Bice has to look for his pitch right here. When he guesses right, it usually goes over the yard.
We've got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Coss delivers. Bice stays alive on the curveball. Bice taking a healthy cut right there, trying to give the Eagles a 3-0 lead. See if Bentley gets in motion here. They check him. Bentley continues to play in the dirt over there at first base. The pitch, this one's lifted out toward left, hooking foul and into the Eagle bullpen. Bice, you remember his first at bat went in deep into the pitch count, made Coss throw a lot of pitches. Coss ended up striking him out with a curveball, but I think Bice is getting his timing down. Here's the 2-2. Curveball lifted out toward left center field. The left fielder comes up. He's camped underneath it. He'll make the play, and that will retire the Eagles here in the bottom of the 4th, but not before they strike for a huge run off the bat of Rhett Brown. It's giving the Eagles a 1-0 lead as we go to the top of the 4th or 5th.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
Always on time or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
Leading off the top of the 5th, first baseman, number 6, Golden.
Greenwood taking a 1-0 lead over Riverside. We go to the top of the 5th. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. Grabiak, Coss, and Lopez to face Godwin. This one's lifted out toward left field. Should be playable for Bundrick. He's got it for out number 1. We come to watch a baseball game, and a pitcher's duel broke out here at Eagle Park.
Hot day, too, where feel like the ball should be flying off the bat. We get into May here at Eagle Park. Usually that's what happens, but only one ball has left the yard today, and that's the difference.
It is a game dominated by good pitching as Godwin continues to fill it up. The first pitch to Coss is in there for a strike. This one's lifted in foul territory, making its way toward the Eagle dugout. Not being able to make a play over there is Jamison Pate. But wow, just like that, Godwin is 2 strikes deep into his at-bat with Coss. Not giving him anything this evening from Eagle Park as Godwin is trying to suffocate the life out of the Warriors.
He still faced the minimum through 13 batters.
This is with the curveball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one's hit up in the infield. Jameson Pate calls for it. He gives way to Landon Steele. He collects it for out number 2. So we've been talking about Luke averaging about 8 pitches an inning. So he's thrown now 38 pitches, 28 strikes.
Wow.
4 2/3 innings. So Next pitch is lifted out just past the mound, but Luke's athletic enough. He'll make the play for out number 3. You do the math. That's 39 pitches in 5 innings of work for Luke Godwin.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty darn impressive. We go to the bottom of the 5th. When we come back, Eagles lead 1-0.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Want to be job ready with the right training quickly? Want to train with experts in your field? Take your pick of jobs employers are looking to fill in the region. Pay little to no cost for tuition and fees. Get an in-person, hands-on education. Expect guaranteed training for today's workforce. Expect more at Piedmont Technical College. Get started at ptc.edu/more.
Back with you from the ballpark, affectionately known as Eagle Park here on the campus of Greenwood High School. Eagles lead 1-0, looking to add some more runs as we play in the bottom of the 5th. It'll be Jameson Pate, Ben Bundrick, Landon Steele, 8, 9, and 1. Only 3 hits given up by Cost. It's been an impressive performance by him, but right now he's being outdueled by Luke Godwin on the mound. Pitch to Pate is upstairs for ball 1.
Yeah, you mentioned we might have some TL Hanna viewers because the winner of this game plays them tomorrow. I bet you they're happy. They're not going to face either 2 of these pitchers.
That's right. Next pitch is in there from Koss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hanna's had an impressive team as that pitch misses. They were beaten last night 4-0 by Catawba Ridge. 18 strikeouts for the Copperhead pitcher there. Jeez, his name escapes me at the moment. This ball's hit out toward right center field. It will be down for a single, as it is probably a soaked ball now, but nice piece of hitting by Jameson Pate. A leadoff single.
Yeah.
We waited 5 innings to say that tonight. You got to feel like they would love to tack on 1 more, give Luke a couple runs to work with. As Bundrick steps in, he does square and didn't quite know what to do with the curveball. He showed bunt, pulled it back, and then made a last desperation attempt, half-hearted attempt to bunt. Couldn't get it down. Let's see if he'll do it again.
Yeah, you got to assume the curve's coming here.
They check Pate back to first.
That's one where you got to use the spin to your advantage, right into the ground. Burn a couple worms, but it's effective.
Comes the 0-1. Bundrick swinging, comes up empty. 0-2, now got to find a way to move the runner. As Pate led off with a single to center. Here's the 0-2 upstairs. Tried to get him to chase a high fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch from Koss. Misses with the curveball. This is the Eagles' 5th playoff game this season. Played 3 in the opening series against Hillcrest. Lost the bracket opener against Hannah on Saturday night.
Oh,
they got him. Pate was a little slow getting back over to first. Turnabout's fair play, as we saw Luke go to this a couple innings ago. And now Koss picks off Jamison Pate on what will be a big out over at first. As Coach Pridgeon, you see, wants to elaborate on this conversation a little bit more. But that time, Graham, he just got caught leaning a little bit. Nice quick throw over.
Yeah, Riverside have been paying attention to the runners. Whether, they don't care how many stolen bases you have on the season. They know that they can't let anybody get in scoring position. And you see a lot of teams, not that Pate stolen a couple bases, but he's not the fleetest of feet. There's a lot of teams that would disregard him at first.
2-2 pitch is upstairs, so Bundrick, who is down 0-2, has watched 3 consecutive balls. Here's the payoff. Missed it outside, so Koss loses Bundrick after being up 0-2. He did get the pickoff in between, so Greenwood kind of back where they were, but this time with 1 out, runner on first. With Landon Steele, who's 0 for 2, he rolled over to first his first at bat, flew out the left field his last at bat. See if he can get a hold of one. Curveball just misses. Tried to backdoor that one. That was close. Landon's been super consistent for the Eagles all season as they give chase to Bundrick over there.
Last couple fastballs from Koss have seemed to be a little guided. And that's where he was up 0-2 to Bundrick, ended up walking him. He's done a lot better in his frames when he's just letting it rip with the fastball.
Bundrick on the move. The pitch is outside. The throw down is not in time as Bundrick gets under the tag of Cooper Noble, who went airborne to bring that ball down.
And a good slide as well from Bundrick.
Good slide, good jump by Ben. The sophomore left fielder primarily is in scoring position now with 1 out. Got a 2-0 count. Landon Steele.
And a balk.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge. Didn't pick up on that initially, so now Riverside will have to change their whole approach here. They're going to bring their infield in. They want discussion on this balk as well. Got a good contact hitter in Landon Steele. He can find a hole here. Eagles can stretch their lead out to 2-0. I tell you, walks will kill you in baseball at every level. Just picked off the runner at first. You're up 0-2 and you lose the batter. And in 2 minutes of real time later, Graham, he's standing over at third base. Crazy game.
Yeah, just the subtlest mistakes. And Koss is now, he's got a tough situation here. He's going to face Landon still at the infield end. And there's not an infield in 5A baseball that wants to see Landon still that up close and personal. So it's a tough ask for everybody, especially the pitching staff here, because they have somebody warming up. But Coach Todd Auckland for Riverside came out and expressed some elaboration with our home plate umpire. He's like us. He didn't really realize it until Bundrick was over there standing at third.
Good coaching. He actually asked the umpire. I'm speculating, but I'm pretty confident that he asked the umpire to go out there and explain to the young man what he did. So that's probably what just happened there. I didn't see it.
No, Koss is not very happy after the explanation.
I heard the call, didn't see it in real time, and now Greenwood's in a do-your-job situation. If you do your job, you get a run in. Got a 2-0 count to Landon Steele. Runner at third, 1 out. Eagles ahead 1-0. Here's the pitch, lifted softly out towards short, and that is not what you want. As Landon just flared one behind the shortstop.
Now batting pitcher number 2, Godwin.
For a big out number 2. As Landon cannot get the job done. Wow, he's going to look back at that at bat and have some regret. As Luke Godwin steps in, watches a fastball upstairs for ball 1. 2 outs now. Let's see if Riverside can get out of this. This one gets away from the catcher, and coming in to score is Ben Bondrick. The combination that has been so good today, Hendricks and Koss, they make a costly mistake.
Oh, yeah.
With a runner at third, and that gives Greenwood that insurance run they were looking for. And they've taken a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the 5th.
The dangers of the balk right there.
Yeah, it's just having that runner on third, too. You know, you have to be so solid and connected. That one got away, and this pitch gets away from Koss as he's down 3-0 to Luke Godwin, and another little stroll behind the mound. Some frustration perhaps seeping in for Koss. Here's the 3-0. Upstairs, ball 4. So Koss picked a runner off. Then he walked a guy after being ahead 0-2. Then you get the best hitter in the lineup for the Eagles this season to pop up.
The walks just killed him.
Yeah, walks.
Had 4 of them in his playoff start against Woodmont. He's a guy who's given up his first 2 playoff runs in this start right here.
Eli Thomas comes in to run for Luke Godwin. Jaden Adams steps in. Curveball misses away from Adams. Adams is 0 for 2 tonight. 2 ground outs, both to third.
It's a very swift pickoff move.
This pitch is lifted out to left center field. Could be trouble. Giving chase. Looking up off the wall. This will be a stand-up 2-out double for Jaden Adams as he goes sliding into second base. And good to see Jaden get a big hit there with 2 outs. And they'll pass it on to Rhett Brown, who, oh, by the way, just homered his last at-bat.
And he demolished it, too, over left field. Good base running there for the Eagles. Eli Thomas got the stop sign at third. And that is right off that high fence in left center field. And that is 4 feet to the left. That sneaks over the fence right in front of the scoreboard for a bomb. So that's Jaden's coming alive. Nearly missed a home run right there.
Koss faces some adversity here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 run in, looking for more are the Eagles. Fastball inside to Rhett Brown. First base is open, but you got Tristan Lewis waiting on deck. And this could get away from the Warriors if they're not careful here in the bottom of the 5th. Koss throws back to second, not in time to get Jaden Adams.
Another close play.
Nice little inside move there.
Might have the quickest pickoff move out of any righty we've seen this year.
Eli Thomas off third, Jaden Adams off second. Koss in the stretch delivers. This ball's headed toward the gap in the middle, makes its way into center field off the glove of Noble, the shortstop. 2 runs will score. That's a 2 RBI single by Rhett Brown and give him 3 RBIs here this afternoon.
Eagles just able to keep the line moving. Brown went right up the middle, knew the job he had to do. That was a great piece of hitting.
Eagles have tacked on 3 here in the bottom of the 5th to take what seems to be a commanding 4-0 lead with Luke Godwin on the mound. But you got to finish. We've seen some crazy things happen this season. As Tristan Lewis steps in, watches a curveball in the dirt. We've got a pinch runner out there. Looks like Hamp Johnson for Rhett Brown.
Tristan's going to see a heavy dose of the curveball.
Rhett now is 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs. Big game for the junior catcher as Tristan watches strike 1. Cost now up to 84 pitches, 85 pitches. The righty with the curveball swung on and missed. Just kind of lost some command here in the key moment of the game, giving up 3 walks for the game. Big 2-out walk to Luke Godwin, in which Jaden Adams followed with a 2-out double. And then Rhett Brown followed that with a single to center field.
Yeah, 2 walks in this inning. Both of those runs ended up scoring.
Here's the pitch. A little chin music for Tristan as he is able to get out of the way. Draws the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in an elimination game from Eagle Park. Eagles in command at the moment. 2s across the board. This pitch is fouled off over to the dugout. Tristan lives to see another pitch. Throw back to first. Chases Hamp back, who may be the starting pitcher if the Eagles can hold on tomorrow night. We're not sure about that. That's pure speculation. Here's the 2-2. Curveball lifted deep but foul. This one is hooked over on the hill. Almost caught a youngster down there.
Had plenty of distance.
Very fortunate. I don't even know if she saw it coming. Young lady down there playing with a soccer ball. Do it again. Deuces are wild. Tristan with a good battle here with Koss. Brady Koss. Or is it Brody?
Brody Koss.
Brody Koss. Delivers. This was fouled up and out of play. So the Eagles have done a really nice job of driving Koss's pitch count up. Really, Graham, the last couple of innings.
Yeah, especially when they've been down 0-2. They've never given up in the counts. A lot of times that Koss has been ahead, has not been able to finish the batters off.
Here's the 2-2 again. Oh, that hit his front shoulder. As Tristan makes his way down to first. So the Warriors are having a hard time getting this third out. And they'll bring up Bentley Sessler. He's able to catch some scores. You see Daniel took care of Lawrence. That was a little bit of a surprise. Daniel's certainly a good team, but the Raiders have been eliminated in the district. So Daniel will go represent in the upper state bracket. I think Seneca's in there as well at the 4A. Got a little mound visit. We'll step out for a moment. You're watching Greenwood Eagle Baseball on YouTube and WZLA.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Visit is over. Back to live baseball. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. Eagles have pushed across 3. They lead 4-0. Bentley Sessler at the plate. This ball is ripped into left field over the head of Glassman. Coming around third, trying to make it home is Kent Johnson. He scores. And then he slides on the wet playing surface, but a big RBI single by Bentley Sessler, who advances to second on the throw home. And the Eagles have stretched it out to 5-0. And that may be the evening for Mr. Koss. Nobody's warming up.
They had someone earlier, but it looks like they're going to roll with him.
Bice steps in. Eagles trying to add more, all here with 2 outs. Pitch to Bice, catches the outside corner with the curveball. Eagles have struck for 4 in this frame alone. To go with the solo blast from Rhett Brown in the bottom of the 4th. It's 5-0 Eagles. This pitch is swung on and fouled off at the plate. 0-2 count. Eagles have a couple big runs out there. On a night that has seen the Eagle offense come alive here late. In a dominant pitching performance by Luke Godwin, who's only thrown 39 pitches in 5 innings of work. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Will Bice. Misses away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Winner to Hannah tomorrow night. Loser, season's over. A lot on the line. Here's the 1-2, misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This is where Koss has had a lot of trouble tonight. Just he gets ahead in the count and he can't deliver the knockout blow.
He's just lacking a little confidence with all of his pitchers right now.
2-2. Couldn't get Bice to chase. Nice job by Will. He's just not making that curveball attractive enough. It's just missing too far out of the zone. Earlier, it was really tight, really nice.
Yeah, it was one that started above the zone and then curled back into the K zone. Haven't seen that in a while from Koss.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Misses outside, ball 4. So the Eagles have batted around.
Got to assume that's his last batter he'll see, right?
You would assume that, as the Eagles have batted around. This will be Jamison Pate, who led off this inning with a single. And we do have a visit to the mound, which will mean a change. We'll step aside and tell you about it on the backside. Eagles up.
Hey, Greenwood.
5-0.
Proud Eagle community, it's Robbie Templeton, class of 80, reminding you that just like our football team, we all need to protect ourselves by putting the right defense in the game to win. At County Bank Insurance, we have insurance experts who can talk to you about your own personal insurance needs and match you with the right insurance policies. Whether you're a student just learning to drive and needing car insurance, or an Eagles parent thinking of how to protect your family in the event of an accident or illness, we're here to serve you. Visit one of our locations in Greenwood for a free quote today, and let's win together. Go Eagles! Insurance products are not deposits, not FDIC insured, not bank guaranteed, and may go down in value.
Want to be job ready with the right training quickly? Want to train with experts in your field? Take your pick of jobs employers are looking to fill in the region. Pay little to no cost for tuition and fees. Get an in-person, hands-on education. Expect guaranteed training for today's workforce. Expect more at Piedmont Technical College. Get started at ptc.edu/more.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Back with you from Eagle Park. We got a new pitcher for the Riverside Warriors. It comes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. It will be Tyler Duprell, the righty.
He's got a tough order here as he's going to be facing Jamison Pate, who's coming to the plate for the second time in the inning, and the bases are loaded. Koss was told to get that last out in this inning numerous times, and that walk to load the bases is what ended him. And I'm sure that Riverside really wanted Duprell to start off the next inning in the 6th, but that's not the case.
Yeah, the book's not officially closed on Koss, as those 3 runners on base are all his responsibility, but he did throw 99 pitches. We'll give you his final line after this inning. Duprell set to deliver. Fastball in there to Pate for strike 1.
I remember Pate led off this inning with a single and then was picked off. And he's seen his teammates explode for 4 runs while he's been in the dugout. So he wants in on the action as well.
Eagles up 5-0, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Duprell once again delivers, just misses. Got a quirky little delivery there, but looks to be pretty good fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nowhere to put Jamison Pate. Eagles looking to deliver the knockout punch here in the bottom of the 5th. This ball's hit out towards short. Should be playable, and it is for Noble, who takes it himself and touches the bag at second. But not before the Eagles strike for 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th. When we come back, we'll head to the 6th. It's 5-0, good guys.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalized service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles. County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
Always on time, or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
Back at Eagle Park, the Eagles are throwing some jabs in the bottom of the 5th. They have marched out to a 5-0 lead as we head to the top of the 6th. Here to take you the rest of the way, the voice of the Greenwood Eagles, Graham Simpson.
Well, excellent job, Jim. You were what? You're up 5-0.
Hey, man.
Hey, good
Did
work.
what I could.
Luke Godwin deals a first pitch strike to Cam Daniel. Boy, it's been a while since we saw Godwin on the mound. He just watched a 10-batter inning, including 4 runs and more cushion. It's 5-0 Eagles. Next pitch. Just a little low. It's 1-1. Back-to-back fastballs facing Cam Daniel, who is coming to the plate for the second time to start the 6th inning. He's the 7-hole hitter. The pitch. Curveball bounced to third. Pate will have it go under his glove and race into left field. It'll be a single to lead off for Daniel. Maybe an E5. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm rolling towards E5 on that one.
Yeah, we don't see that a lot from
Yep.
Jameson. That time, he's done a really good job of squaring balls up. That time he went side straddle, and the ball kind of took a funky bounce and got by him. That is an error. Second one for the Eagles.
Here's the third baseman for Riverside, Cooper Gladson. Right on right matchup for Godwin. Opening pitch of the sequence is a little fastball low and away for ball one. Gladson had about a 30% swing on it from the right side. Runner at first, nobody out. Pickoff move to first base. It's close, but Daniel's in with a dive.
Luke's so good at that.
Godwin another pickoff move. That one another close play as Setzler applied the tag, just not in time to get Daniel. Daniel is the first leadoff batter to reach for Riverside. 1-0 pitch, a little low into Cooper Gladson, who's at the plate now.
And with the error, well, I won't say it, but
right,
we know how efficient Luke's been today.
Correct. Here's the pitch. Swung on and miss. It's 2-1. Luke has been commanding all parts of the zone today. Been super economical. Another throwback to first. That one a little safer for Daniel. Luke still in a 2-1 count, which he's down here to Gladson. Big pitch and a hack and a miss makes it 2-2. Luke just ripped a fastball right down the middle, and Gladson could not catch up. 5-0 Eagles, first of the sixth inning. Here's the 2-2, and it's glanced foul to the screen. We'll do it again. Warriors got the leadoff man aboard on an E5. Daniel stands at first. Nobody away here in the sixth. 5-0 Eagles. I mentioned the long layoff for Godwin. From the stretch, will deal another pickoff attempt to first. And another time, Daniel is in safe.
I think he's using the pickoff attempts to warm his arm back up.
Let's see if it plays. 2-2. That's punched out into right field. Tristan Lewis got a great jump, and he makes the catch in medium depth right. Boy, Tristan got there in a hurry and even had time to relax before making the catch.
Yeah, off the bat, it looked like it could be a little trouble, but good jump, as you mentioned, by Tristan.
Yeah, Gladson just tried to reach at it. Tristan was there to fill the void. 1 out, 1 on. Chase Hendricks, the catcher, takes a first pitch strike. He's the 9-hole hitter for the Warriors. Again, this is his second AB. He had a 4-6-3 double play to end the third. Pickoff attempt not in time to first. Oh, it's been a long time sitting for Hendricks. Of course, he's the catcher, so he's been getting a lot of work in that way. He fouls the next pitch off. But that's how economical Luke has been.
Yeah, it's been impressive as usual for Luke.
Double plays in order here again if he would wish to get a ground ball, but he's had no balls and 2 strikes. The offering is a called strike 3. Painted the fastball to the outside corner, and there's 2 outs. 5th strikeout for Godwin. We're in the top of the 6th. Eagles 5, Warriors nothing in this elimination game at Eagle Park. We'll go back to the top of the order into Andrew Mashak. He's 0 for 2, pair of groundouts. Right on right matchup. First pitch is fouled off the end of the bat just above the backstop. 0-1. Another pickoff attempt to first. That one Bentley had to reach for it. Collected it with his glove. Daniel safe at first. He reached as the leadoff man on an E5. Seen his teammates fly out to right field and strike out. There's 2 away. Here's the pitch, and Godwin miss upstairs with the fastball. Godwin's 1-1. Swung on and turned to left field. That is down the line and a fair ball. Bundrick will get to it. Daniel stops at second, just a single for Mashak. And with 2 outs in the 6th inning, that is the first hit of the ball game for Riverside.
Yeah, I was pulling for that no-hitter here, but How awesome would that have been? Last performance at Eagle Park, throw a no-hitter. He's been very impressive, and now he's got to shut it down here with 2 outs.
Took the bid a long way. Now he faces Carlisle Jones, the lefty, and he starts him off with a ball with an outside curveball. Got to deal with runners at first and second with 2 down. 5-0 Eagles in the 6th. Godwin delivers. Swing and a miss. High and in, and Jones didn't like it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, just blew the fastball by him. Didn't really have a chance, did Jones.
2-away, here's the 1-1. Another swing and a miss. That one was an elevated fastball, and you could tell Luke is in that mode right now after giving up the hit.
Yeah, he's angry. He's pitching angry here. And I stick with the fastball. He's been slow both times.
1-2, swing and a miss on the heater. Luke Godwin has his A-plus stuff, and it's 5-0 for the Eagles. Their bats will go to the work when we come back on WZLA.
Want to be job ready with the right training quickly? Want to train with experts in your field? Take your pick of jobs employers are looking to fill in the region. Pay little to no cost for tuition and fees. Get an in-person, hands-on education. Expect guaranteed training for today's workforce. Expect more at Piedmont Technical College. Get started at ptc.edu/more.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Hey Greenwood fans and proud Eagle community, it's Robbie Templeton, class of '80, reminding you that just like our football team, we all need to protect ourselves by putting the right defense in the game to win. At County Bank Insurance, we have insurance experts who can talk to you about your own personal insurance needs and match you with the right insurance policies. Whether you're a student just learning to drive and needing car insurance, or an Eagles parent thinking of how to protect your family in the event of an accident or illness, we're here to serve you. Visit one of our locations in Greenwood for a free quote today, and let's win together. Go Eagles! Insurance products are not deposits, not FDIC insured, not bank guaranteed, and may go down in value.
Greenwood High leading 5-0 over Riverside as we go to the last of the 6th inning. It'll be 9-1-2 due up for the Eagles, facing Tyler Duprell, who came in relief and got 1 out in the 5th. First pitch to Ben Bundrick. And he just missed with a fastball on the glove side for ball 1. Second pitcher of the day used for the Riverside Warriors. Starter Kloss failed to get out of the 5th. 1-0 pitch. Bundrick checks the swing, but it's a called strike. Bundrick had a base on balls his last time. He's 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's bounced to second base, taken by Aaron Lopez. He'll flip it to first in time. There's 1 away. One out for Landon Still as the lineup card flips over. Still 5-0 for the Eagles. We're in the bottom of the 6th in this elimination game here at Eagle Park. Well, the bats got to work in the last inning that the Eagles were at the plate. They put up a 4 spot in the 5th after getting a solo homer from Brown in the 4th. So 10 batters to the plate. First pitch to Still. Shows bunt, lays back, gets a ball inside for ball 1.
You know, a few years ago, my other son, Lowndes, must have been his sophomore year. Riverside put us out of the playoffs up there. And they had a pretty special player on their team that year, Caden Grice.
Yeah, pretty good. 1-0 offering. In the air, left center field, tailing towards Daniel. He's under it, makes the catch, and there's the second out of the frame.
Yeah, not Landon's night, but fortunately didn't really need him tonight.
Here's Luke Godwin, who has been stellar on the mound. He's gone 6 shutout innings, giving up just 1 hit, and that came with 2 outs in the top half of this frame. 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored today. Here's the pitch. Fouls the curveball away to the screen. Nobody on base. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Eagles up 5-0 over the Warriors. Tyler Duprell is set. Works primarily from the stretch and deals. Fastball away. It's a ball and a strike now to Luke. Right on right matchup. It's been a performance for the ages for Luke Godwin. 1-1. Just missed with a fastball away. It's 2 balls and a strike. Duprell brings the 2-1. And there's a strike. Used the curve and clipped the outside corner. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Godwin. Duprell trying to twirl a 1-2-3 in the 6th.
Is Caden pitching or hitting in pro ball? Is he a pitcher?
I'm not sure. It's a good question. The next pitch misses in the dirt. I would assume he's hitting.
Yeah, he's a pretty good pitcher, too.
Yeah, but to play pro ball as a pitcher, you got to be real deal. I mean, Jack Caglione doesn't pitch for the Royals. He was Sunday starter for a College World Series team last year. 2 outs. Here's the 3-2. Godwin takes ball 4 in the dirt. It goes all the way to the backstop. And Luke is at first with the 2-out walk. Let's see if it comes back to bite Duprell.
Center fielder, number 8, Jaden Adams.
I'm going to keep tabs on a big ACC series this week. North Carolina at Florida State. That'll be a big one right before the tournament.
That will be a big one. I want to wish our Lander Bearcats good luck tomorrow as they play in the
first pitch is a glove side fastball miss.
Catawba bracket.
Yeah, they'll go down to Salisbury, North Carolina to face the 1-seeded Catawba Indians.
Man, what a loaded. It probably got some North Greenville fans watching tonight. They play Young Harris. What a regional that is.
1-0 pitch is another fastball away. It's 2 balls and no strikes to Adams. He's missed that fastball twice. None of them have been competitive. 1 on with 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, 5-0 Eagles. I mean, Lander got a bad draw. We're the 8 seed. Next pitch misses low and away for ball 3. 3-0 to Adams. Well, they had 42 wins in the regular season. We're the 8 seed in the region. Explain that to me.
Yeah, that speaks to how loaded that region is. Or
it's anybody's ball game, though. Here's the pitch, and he missed. Actually, no, he gets a called strike.
Wow, that
courtesy call on the 3-0 makes it 3-1. Adams thought he had a walk, which would have been the back-to-back walks for Duprell on the mound with 2 outs. Instead, he'll get ready to deliver the 3-1. Right on right matchup facing Jaden Adams, who had a double and scored in the 5th. Throw back to first. Godwin in there safe. They're letting Luke run for himself. Usually you see the courtesy runner with Godwin. Not the case. He's at first. Here's the 3-1. High for ball 4. 2-out walks for Duprell. That put Eagles at first and second. Already up by 5 runs. Trying to cash in with some insurance here in the bottom of the 6th.
Coming to the plate, catcher, number 6, Rhett Brown.
And the 3 RBI guy is Rhett Brown. Solo homer in the 4th, 2-run single in the 5th. And he's batting with 2 outs and 2 on here in the 6th. You got to be careful with your get-me-overs to Brown, especially after back-to-back walks.
Man, what an evening he's had.
First pitch takes a strike with the off-speed. Good pitch at the knees for Duprell, and a strike 1. Godwin at second base, Adams at first. 2 down and a 5-0 lead for the Eagles in the bottom of the 6th. 0-1 pitch from Duprell. On its way, here it is. Missed inside with the curve. Counts even at 1. Brett Brown notched his 5th home run of the year with a pull shot over the left field fence in the 4th. That was what broke the deadlock, made it 1-0 Eagles. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball left side, that might get through. Noble with the backhand, he'll go to third, and they got the force of Godwin. What a play from Cooper Noble to end the frame. That's a seasoned play of the shortstop position.
Great play on a speedy base runner.
As that'll conclude the 6th inning, Eagles will take a 5-0 lead with 3 outs to get when we come back on WZLA.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Want to be job ready with the right training quickly? Want to train with experts in your field? Take your pick of jobs employers are looking to fill in the region. Pay little to no cost for tuition and fees. Get an in-person, hands-on education. Expect guaranteed training for today's workforce. Expect more at Piedmont Technical College. Get started at ptc.edu/more.
Thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
Always on time, or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
Greenwood will go to the 7th inning, where it's Will Bice who will try and close this one out. 5-0 lead for the Eagles, trying to send Riverside out of the playoffs. They'll send the meat of their order 3, 4, and 5 to face Bice, who's following up what is a masterful performance from Luke Godwin.
Yeah, Luke was outstanding tonight as usual here at Eagle Park, and really all year. Went 6 innings, gave up that 1 hit, 6 strikeouts, no walks, all on 58 pitches, 43 strikes. Really nice work from Luke Godwin.
And now here's Will Bice, who has been impressive this year, especially out of the bullpen. He was a starter, got taken out of that role with the emergence of Elliott Lance. And he's done well at the end of games coming in on the mound. First pitch into Noble. He takes one low. Noble is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. This is his 3rd time to the plate. First time facing Bice. 1-0 pitch is sharply hit but foul outside of third. According to Max Preps, he's a 400 hitter, 33 RBI, 12 home runs. Pretty gaudy numbers. 0 for 2 with 2 Ks today. 1-1. Just missed with a slider from Bice away. Good job from Noble to lay off. It's 2 balls and a strike. Top of the 7th. Noble leads off for the Warriors. Eagles up by 5 runs. Bice starts his wind, brings the 2-1. High and tight for ball 3. Need Bice to find the zone. Down 3 balls and a strike to the leadoff man in the 7th. Here's the pitch. Just missed with a slider away. Leadoff base runner. And a leadoff walk. First walk of the day by Eagle pitching.
We mentioned Luke coming out of this game with 58 pitches. That's big because that allows him to come back on 2 days rest potentially. So you got to, if you win this game, you still got to beat Hannah tomorrow night.
Grabiak takes ball, but then gets out of the reach of Noble. Excuse me, of Brown, and Noble advances to second on the pass ball. Runner in scoring position, no outs here in the in the seventh. 5-0 Eagles. And a 1-0 pitch upcoming to Grabiak, the first baseman. Bice deals. Glove side missed with the fastball. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Struggle to find the zone. Got a leadoff walk to Noble. He's now at second base. Grabiak rips one, but right to third baseman Jamison Payton makes the catch. And that keeps Noble at second. Big line out to third. There's the first out of the 7th inning.
We were up here talking about the advantage of playing third. It's an instinctive, reactive position. In that time, Jameson just made a great reaction to a hard hit ball, and nice play.
Here's Brody Koss, the lefty, swings at the first pitch. Ground ball to second. Luke Godwin is there, hits off his glove, and it'll stay in the infield dirt. They will have no play to first. Noble advances to third. They're now at the corners with one away.
Yeah, still only 1 out, so just a tough ball right there. And
walk and a single given up by Bice in this inning. Facing Lopez, the second baseman. 1 out, runners at the corners.
That one was actually ruled in error. E4, so still only 1 hit given up by Eagle pitchers this evening.
That one is sliced out of play to right. Godwin to second base after he was taken out for Bice, who was the second baseman. So a straight pitcher to second base change. Landon still stays at short. 0-1 pitch. And another foul ball. Lopez down 0-2.
Shout out to the Greenwood golf team. They were playing in the boys' upper state. And they're 5th place at the moment. They shot 298. Riverside shot 296 to finish 4th.
Oof, 0-2. Just missed inside from Bice. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And I'm sorry, that's over. They advanced to the state championship.
Congratulations to the golf team. 1-2 from Bice. Swung on to left field. That'll get down. It's RBI single for Aaron Lopez. And that breaks up the shutout. Now a 4-run game, 5-1 for the Eagles.
Well, baseball can be a funny game, and still got to get these last couple of outs. It is a 4-run game, so I know you don't like to look at it this way, but as coaches we tend to, the tying run is on deck.
Noble scored. Koss is at second base, Lopez at first, and a first pitch strike into Cam Daniel. Lopez got the RBI single. That was his first hit of the game. Second hit today for Riverside. Here's the next offering. Daniel takes one below his knees with an off-speed from Bice. Counts even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Koss at second base, Lopez at first. Bice brings the 1-1. Shallow center field. Adams has a long run and makes the catch. And they're going to double him up to win the game. He's got to throw to first. Bentley gets it, steps on first base. Lopez did not have heads-up base running. Didn't think Adams was going to get there, and that's how the ball game ends.
Yeah, tough play. Again, the short porch here at Greenwood. A lot of teams aren't familiar with it, but that outfielder's so close anyway, and nice play by Jaden.
The heads-up play. He didn't even realize it at first either, and just had to make the throw. There was no chance for Lopez to get back, who had pretty much dove into second base. Tough end to the season for Riverside, but the Eagles move on, and they'll face TL Hanna again, a team that they have already lost to in a very tight 3-2 contest earlier this season. Final score here from Eagle Park. It's Greenwood 5, Riverside 1. We'll come back with the totals on the other side.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Hey, Greenwood fans and proud Eagle community, it's Robbie Templeton, class of '80, reminding you that just like our football team, we all need to protect ourselves by putting the right defense in the game to win. At County Bank Insurance, we have insurance experts who can talk to you about your own personal insurance needs and match you with the right insurance policies. Whether you're a student just learning to drive and needing car insurance, or an Eagles parent thinking of how to protect your family in the event of an accident or illness, we're here to serve you. Visit one of our locations in Greenwood for a free quote today, and let's win together. Go Eagles! Insurance products are not deposits, not FDIC insured, not bank guaranteed, and may go down in value.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Heirs, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Want to be job ready with the right training quickly? Want to train with experts in your field? Take your pick of jobs employers are looking to fill in the region. Pay little to no cost for tuition and fees. Get an in-person, hands-on education. Expect guaranteed training for today's workforce. Expect more at Piedmont Technical College. Get started at ptc.edu/more.
Today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
always on time, or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
We welcome you back to Eagle Park for the Brian Schock State Farm post-game report as we put a bow on a 5-1 Greenwood High win. Luke Godwin got the win in the decision. He's now 7-3 in decisions this year. He went 6 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 6 Ks, and just 58 pitches. And he has 7 of the 14 Greenwood wins as the Eagles get to 500 at 14-14.
Yeah, and that was the storyline of the night. We talked about the importance of the pitching matchup here tonight, and Luke Godwin was simply better than the opponent, and he's been that way all year, and I think it's safe to say he's locked up the Defensive Player of the Year award for this baseball team.
4 runs in the 5th inning. That was the nail in the coffin today for the Eagles. They sent 10 batters to the plate. That was on the heels of the solo homer from Rep Brown the inning previous to give them a 1-0 lead, and once they got that lead, they never looked back.
Yeah, just good job by the Eagles, and I think they play with a lot of confidence behind Luke, and, you get a couple of runs, and you got Luke throwing. I mean, you feel pretty good about things, and that's kind of how it went tonight.
We were in a pitcher's duel until we weren't, and that's when the Eagles started to get into Koss, and that was so huge for him for the Eagles to draw a couple walks, especially early in that 5th inning where they scored 4 runs, got his pitch count high, and he was never able to recover.
Koss did not pitch bad tonight. He just could not get out of that 4th inning, or the 5th inning, I'm sorry, with the 2 outs, and they just could not get that 3rd elusive out. He got a little wild, got a little fatigue, and Greenwood was just kind of kept the pressure on him all night.
Get the line for Koss and Duprell.
All right, for the pitching totals tonight, Koss got the start and the loss for the Warriors. He went 4 2/3. Gave up 7 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts on 99 total pitches. He gave way to Duprell, who went 1 1/3, gave up no hits, no runs, 2 walks and no strikeouts. And, of course, we just got done talking about Luke Godwin, 6 innings of 1-hit ball, 6 strikeouts, no walks. I think that's the most impressive thing, Graham. You know, the wins have accumulated for Luke this season, but it's the strikeout-walk ratio that we look at as coaches that really pops when you look at Luke's numbers. And tonight, I mean, it was just where you want it to be. 6 strikeouts, no walks.
83 strikeouts on the year, just 15 walks.
Yeah, I mean, that just speaks volumes to me. And, you know, that's when you know you got a solid pitcher that you can depend on.
The Anderson Trojans got a good one in Luke Godwin.
Yep, I certainly hope so. I'll be pulling for him, with the exception of when they play Lander, of course. But, yeah, they got a good one.
That'll be a fun time.
That will be a fun matchup.
And then what about Bice, who came in and got the last inning?
Yeah, Bice came in, pitched a solid inning. He's been pitching well of late, so you wanted to give him an inning of work. And I think the biggest thing was to keep Luke in that 2-day window. And he only gave up 1 hit, 1 run, 1 walk, no strikeouts. But all in all, he was effective as well. So big night offensively for Rhett Brown. He was the only multi-hit player in the Greenwood offensive lineup. And what if I would have told you our top 2 guys didn't get a hit tonight? Landon Steele uncharacteristically 0 for 4, Luke Godwin 0 for 2, but he did have 2 walks. Jaden Adams was 1 for 3. Rhett Brown 2 for 3 with 3 RBI. Tristan Lewis 1 for 2. Bentley Setzler with an RBI single. He was 1 for 2. Will Bice 0 for 2. Jameson Payton 1 for 3. Ben Bundrick 1 for 2. 7 hits and 24 total at bats tonight, and only 4 strikeouts, which is huge. The Greenwood offense was putting the ball in play, and they walked 6 times.
Yeah, the Eagles did a ton. They left 8 runners on base to just Riverside's 3, and they win 5-1. We started at 6:32. It was a picture-perfect day at 79 degrees at the time of first pitch, and then we ended at 8:18, so an hour and 46 minutes of game time. It was 76 degrees by the time we finished this one up in front of a really good crowd here at Eagle Park, which may end up being the final game here at Eagle Park this year. With the win, the Eagles are now 14-14 as they win their 28th game of the year. They'll have number 29 tomorrow against T.L. Hanna, a team which they lost 3-2, facing Seth Manning last time out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you get deep into the playoffs, you're going to see quality pitchers and quality teams. So we're just glad to be here, and we'll go up there and take our best swing, no pun intended, tomorrow.
So that'll take Riverside out of the playoffs. The winner of Greenwood at Hanna will face Catawba Ridge for the district finals, and the winner will go to the upper state bracket. A lot to play for, and it happens tomorrow. First pitch, 6:30 from Anderson, as Greenwood and T.L. Hanna will face off for the second time in the district playoffs. He's Jim Still. I'm Graham Simpson. We'll talk to you then. Thank you for listening to this edition of Eagle Baseball on WZLA.